Hello. This is a presentation that was originally given by two of our youth leaders from Garfield, Colorado, Gina and Desiree. They were able to present this at a national conference and also to other youth leaders across the state of Colorado. And we just decided we would like to go ahead and do a voiceover so that we could share the presentation with anyone who wasn't able to attend one of those conferences and learn a little bit more about the Colorado Rural Collaborative Youth Leadership Team, our Mural project of last year, and the Mural project we're working on this year. So my name is Amanda Cleveland, and I work for Urban Peak Denver, and I work on the Colorado Rural Collaborative. My job is basically providing support and technical assistance to the site coordinators out in rural Colorado who are actually providing direct services to youth who are homeless or runaway. Another part of my job is to facilitate the youth leadership team, and I do that by means of Facebook, text messaging, email, but we found that Facebook seems to work best. So some of this presentation is looking at useful networking tools that are a little bit out of the box but meet youth definitely more than halfway. So who are we? The Colorado Rural Collaborative is funded by the Family and Youth Services Bureau, which is FSBE. You can see that we have two grants, SSRHY and Basic Center Program. SSRHY is supportive services for rural homeless youth, and BCP then is Basic Center Program. They're both federal grants. Those are funneled down. The grantees for SSRHY is the Colorado Department of Human Services, and they have purchase orders with Spark Community Foundation and Urban Peak Denver to help manage and facilitate the grant for the sites. Basic Center, same thing. However, the grantee is Lutheran Family Services, and they provide the technical assistance and services, supportive services to the site coordinators. So our rural sites, now we have Alamosa, Garfield, Huerfano, Moffett, and Montrose currently. And each of those sites have a local youth leadership team, and the collaboration of all of those teams makes the Colorado Rural Collaborative Youth Leadership Team. First, we wanted to just kind of show you a quick look at our Facebook page. This graph demonstrates that the Colorado Rural Collaborative Youth Leadership Team has connected with all of the youth using Facebook. And in a second here, it's going to explode and show how all those connections have made connections then with each other. And it's just been a very useful tool for us to continue sharing ideas and keeping in contact since we're so far physically. So, new methods of outreach. With youth culture now, we really decided that it was best for us to go ahead and reach out, like I said, meet them halfway. Um, there's a diverse group of youth, and really we're trying to have many options for them so that way we can reach out to each youth. Some of them prefer to call me, and some of them prefer to send me an instant message on Facebook. And we're really just open to however works for them is what we're going to do. By collaborating, the youth leadership teams across the state of Colorado have been able to share ideas. We also have been creating best practices by sharing our challenges and successes. Each youth leadership team locally has their own projects that they work on, and then we work on larger projects together. So we are able to share a lot of ideas, different methods of how we did things, what works, what doesn't work, and it's been really successful. And in a nutshell, it just allows us to reach a larger audience by using networking like Facebook. We're able to reach out to our youth leadership team members who are able to reach out to their peers in their local areas who then are, it keeps expanding and expanding. So we're really reaching a lot of people this way. Some of our collaborative outreach efforts. This is going to show just some images of some of the different items we've created using our Couch is Not a Home logo and the mural project from last year, and just a little glimpse of some of the work our youth leadership team members have done in the last couple years. The next thing that we just want to get a quick look at, some of you have possibly have seen these. This is the public service announcements that we filmed August of 2011. They will be played on local access channels in rural Colorado. We have them on YouTube so that we can use them for social networking campaigns. And the idea of these public service announcements is to recruit host homes in rural Colorado for youth who are struggling, and there's not local shelters where these youth have somewhere to actually go like we do in Metro Denver or other urban areas.
When my parents got divorced, everything got turned upside down. When my mom was upset, I lost the one stable person I had. I went to sleep on my sister's couch, dropped out of school before I could pay the bills. Everyone was fighting, so it was chaotic. I was just trying to hold everything together. If I would have had a support system and a safe place to lay my head, I wouldn't have had to grow up so quickly. If you have a room for a homeless teen from your community, please call 1-800-579-9496. A couch is not a home.
When I was little, we were a real family. We went hunting and fishing and camping. Then my parents split up, my mom left, and my dad never really wanted me. The hardest part was building up the courage to run away. Then a friend's family took me in, they gave me a place to stay, and helped me finish high school. If you have a room for a homeless teen from your community, please call 1-800-579-9496. A couch is not a home.
At home, I was physically and emotionally abused. At 13, I had run away from home. I squatted in some apartments for a while and later cleaned houses to get a place to sleep. At one point, I went 48 hours without food. I know that I put myself in some pretty dangerous situations. I just needed a safe home so that I could stay in school. If you have a room for a homeless teen from your community, please call 1-800-579-9496. A couch is not a home.
So the next thing we're going to talk about just real quickly is the Mural project that we worked on last year. The Rural Colorado Youth Leadership Team led the project, and it was designed for awareness of November being National Homeless Youth Awareness Month. And this is a quick video that explains kind of how we built this project.
If 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep.
So, as the slide there ended, it said, coming soon, the 2012 Digital Mural Project. This is what we're working on this year. So, we decided since in 2011 we had a statewide project, why don't we go ahead and expand and grow on that and do a nationwide project? So, since it is nationwide, we decided the best medium would be to do a digital project. So that way, people across the United States could easily submit artwork by simply uploading a file online and sharing it with us. The cool part about this project is that it's going to be easily replicated. In the month of November, in the ideal world, we would have sites and agencies across the United States actually playing the end result of all the artwork that we get, which will be combined artistically and then redistributed to all the agencies that participated, and really will be available for anyone, even if they didn't participate, to use for their outreach efforts in November. So you can do any kind of art for this, which is great. You can actually create digital art. You can make a video. You can do a photograph. You can paint a picture or draw a picture. Or if some of your youth or even adults know how to do animations, they can make a GIF file or a Flash file and be able to share that in this artwork. So anyone can submit to this. We're not limiting this to just youth, although we do encourage youth to submit their artwork. They can best represent themselves. But we also want to make sure that adults who are passionate about raising awareness for homeless and runaway youth are also we're more than happy to accept everyone's submissions. The art should reflect themes of runaway and homeless youth. They'll be screened as they come in to make sure that they're appropriate. If there is any images that actually have someone's face on them, we do need a release signed. And we have a release actually on our website, which I'll give you the website here in just a moment. The idea is for us, we're hoping that we get one submission from each state, but hopefully several submissions from each state. For instance, we have all of our youth leadership teams on the Colorado Rural Collaborative have submitted something. So I'm hoping that other states will also get their youth involved. They can submit something collaboratively, or they can create artwork individually, or they can do both. So the kicker here is that the mural submissions deadline is going to be September 30th, which is very soon. So we kind of have about 9 days, about a little over a week here to have youth that are not aware of this project learn about it and be able to create some artwork and submit it. I have much more extensive details already drawn out for you to look at, and I'm not sure if you can see this. I think it might go a little closer. So it's https:// and then it's going to be sites.google.com/site/2012 digital mural project /overview. I know that's not the most direct link, but we use Google Sites because it's a free website. And so we actually have a website for our Colorado Rural Collaborative. We did a website for the Mural Project last year, and so we have this website this year. And it actually includes a submission page where you can upload a file, click submit, and then you can go ahead and send it in. And just so that I can explain, as far as doing any kind of art, you can do a painting or a sculpture, or I have one youth in Alamosa right now who is working on a stained glass piece, and she's simply going to take a photograph of it, send it in, so that way it's a digital file when it comes to me. If you can't write down the website right now, I found that if you go to Google and type in 2012 Digital Mural Project Google, it will pull us up first. At least it does right now. So if you can just remember that much, you should be able to find the website. And of course, I want to thank you for listening to me talk about the youth leaders from Colorado and what we're doing right now. We hope that you will consider participating in this mural project this year. Like I said, we will share the finished result with you. And we also hope that you'll be able to share it in whatever outreach efforts or even just your network by sharing a link, because we'll have a YouTube video of this. I put on here, it looks like it's cutting my name off, or my email off a little bit. I have about the world's longest email, I think. I'll go ahead and read it to you. All it is Amanda Urban Peak at sparkcommunityfoundation.org, which it looks like the RG is cut off, so I apologize for that. And then our youth leadership team email we have is Rural Colorado YLT@gmail.com. Feel free to email at either one of those addresses with questions, concerns, ideas. We want to be able to work with as many agencies as we can for this project and for ongoing projects. So thanks again for listening, and I hope to see your art submissions soon.